LinkedIn has 1 billion users worldwide. It has an insane amount of opportunity, but it doesn't have this one thing, which is you. There are a few reasons why you're not posting on LinkedIn. First of all, you don't know what to post. Second of all, you don't know how to post. Third of all, you don't really know why you should post. And fourth of all, you think you're gonna look arrogant. This is the world of personal branding. 2024 is the year of personal branding. By the end of this video, you will be in a much better position to start posting on LinkedIn, growing your personal brand, because I'm gonna tell you how to actually grow on LinkedIn in 2024. Okay, so the rules of the game are simple. There are 3 steps to this advice and 3 steps to this video. Step 1 is to create for them. Step 2 is to watch them, and step 3 is to start now. But before we get into it, let me just introduce myself. My name is Joe Binder, I'm 27 years old. I started Wow. Wow is the UK's leading personal branding agency. We've worked with people like James Caan from Dragon's Den, Tej Lalvani from Dragon's Den, Sahara Davies from Dragon's Den. You can trust that my advice is the same advice that I've given to the UK's leading entrepreneurs. In other words, what I'm about to say in this video is really gonna help you, and it's legit. So without further ado, here's how to actually grow on LinkedIn in 2024. Part 1 is to create for them. People tend to think of content as posting stuff they enjoy or posting stuff that they think they should post. For example, if you're in the fitness world and you're a personal trainer, you think you should probably post around the top 5 nutrition tips, or here are 10 ways that you can go to the gym even when you have a really busy schedule. But that's not helping anyone. What you need to do is figure out who you're actually trying to get in front of, who is your actual audience. So in the world of this example of a personal trainer, rather than just trying to share tips, try to think, who are you actually targeting? Are you targeting young people who need a personal trainer? Are you targeting old people? Are you targeting wealthy people? Are you targeting people who aren't as wealthy? Where do those people spend time online? What do they actually need from you? What do they actually care about? And what you might realize is actually, these are really successful people. These are older people. Let's say these are typically accountants or lawyers or well-paid knowledge workers who don't have a lot of time. All of a sudden, you now understand that the content that these people actually want is similar to what you talk about when you're being their personal trainer in real life. They ask about your family and they actually care. They ask about how you're doing and they actually care. And they also ask, how can they be even better at their job? They're not talking about fitness, they're trying to be better at their job. So what you can then do is you take that information and think, so ask yourselves, what do they actually want to hear from you? And then create that for them, create for them. Step 2 is watch them. So once you've started posting your content on LinkedIn, you need to watch with eagle eyes if your audience are engaging in the way that you want them to engage. For example, if you're getting 1,000 likes on your LinkedIn post, but not 1 like is from the accountant or the lawyer that you actually want to engage with it, you've got to ask yourself why. And maybe you're optimizing for the wrong thing. Maybe you're trying to go viral as opposed to actually get onto the feed of somebody who you want to work with. And by watching them and by paying really close attention to whether or not people like your content, if they comment on it and so on and so forth, you're then able to start to think, I wonder why they liked that post and not that post. And then you can start to drop that post and start to do more of that post. Step 3 is to start now. Specifically, start today. After this video, start writing your first post. And if you've already written your first post, start writing your second. There is a wonderful Japanese proverb that says the best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago, and the second best time is today. In other words, don't sit around and think, I wish I started posting on LinkedIn 3 years ago when I set up my business. Or, I wish I started posting last week when I did that great talk. Don't do that. Don't kick yourself. That train of thinking is toxic. So instead of kicking yourself for what you didn't do, recognize that you have the entire day today where you actually can do stuff. My suggestion to you is start now. Those are some of the 3 tips that I've shared with my clients over the years, and some of the 3 tips that I'm using for myself to go even bigger on LinkedIn. And by the way, if you haven't followed me on LinkedIn, join me. And finally, of course, let me know if there's anything else you want to see from me. I can create these videos for you, and I'm actually really starting to enjoy the conversation that comes with people responding in the comments, because then it feels like this is a 2-way interaction. It feels like we're both learning.